All right, good morning, everybody. Gotta tighten that up. Anyway, this is the front lawn of this place, which I'm going to attempt to till. But I am expecting that it's going to be gravelly, just like the rest of the place. Well, today we're going to start digging with the excavator, digging out some rocks down here. Probably going to have to go get my rag to wipe off the seat of the excavator. Then I'll bring her, come down here and we'll start it up and see if the seat is wet. But it's pretty foggy this morning, a lot of dew, so I'm assuming that's the case. I don't think there's any in the skid steer. Anyway, yesterday I brought the equipment and I did a little bit with the Harley rake right here, so that is promising. The dirt looks good. I think you'll have good dirt for actually doing grass, so that is the plan. And yes, the seat is all dewy, so I'll have to go get a rag. All right, in a moment. So we'll just take a quick walk. I think I can do about 3/4 of this place and get her good. Just this back corner is the bad spot. I'm going to set the camera over here and put it on time lapse, and so I'm going to put the camera over here and we're going to set you on time lapse, and I'm going to start digging rock. I might have someone come and give me a hand today for a bit, maybe have them run the mini X or the excavator or the skid steer, whatever he thinks he can run, and so the excavator's over there warming up, and today's task is to try to go through and pick out the bigger rocks. The skid steer just not the tool for that, so we're going to do it with the excavator. And the section on this quarter behind the camera is probably the worst section, but there is still a little bit of rock over there. I'm going to kind of go through that, pick them out, and we'll grab them with the skid steer after, shove them down there. And I'm going to put you on time lapse, and we're going to work away today. We're going to do a full day here today and try to get as much done as we can. I played with the Harley rake a little bit yesterday, and I think we're going to be able to get it. This corner up here, we'll have a better idea once we see what we can do with the rocks with the excavator. So hang on, and I hope you enjoy. we got a pretty big day in, and that corner back there still needs work. Probably a day's excavating. So I did a time lapse. I think I've got a time lapse of me excavating and putting it into the bucket of the skid steer, and I wasn't quite sure how that was going to work out, but I am thinking we're going to get something out of this. It's a little more work than what I predicted, but it's going to work, so I'm pretty pleased so far. I did a little bit of bucket work with the skid steer, and I've got a big pile of topsoil over there that I can sift through with the rock bucket. But as you can see, this area is pretty rocky, but just by going around loosening all the dirt with the excavator, it's actually worked out pretty good. So we pulled out a pile of rocks, but it's coming, so I'm pleased with that. Alright guys, we're heading home from that job. We're not done. Far from done. When I looked at the job, I thought I could mow it, till it, and shape it, and that is not what is happening. As you've seen on the last video, I was prepping that back part. I haven't even started the front section yet, and we'll get to that the next time we go. I do have a different job I got to go to on Monday, because I had it booked, so we'll go to that. I talked to the customer yesterday, and he was fine with it. I explained to them that the amount of rock that we encountered, I didn't expect, and he said the same thing. He was shocked, but I had a plan, and we had the excavator running all day today, and the skid steer. I dug down a foot and a half, trying to loosen up the rocks, loosen up the dirt, and we hauled a pile of rocks to the back. And then once Jay left around 3 o'clock, the last hour and a half, well, closer to 2 hours, I've been just working the bucket and the rock bucket, and it's actually doing better than I expected. So it's coming, so I'm pleased with that. And yeah, I think it's going to work out pretty good. I'm skimming a lot of the dirt down to the back. What I'll do probably is take the rock bucket and sift through some of it. There is rock in it, and I'll be able to maybe spread that on the real bad spot that I showed you. Might have to take a day and do the same thing I just did with the excavator and dig out, but that upper section is even worse. It's getting worse the more further up we're going, so Whether we can or not, I don't know. But I think we're going to make something out of that, and it's going to look pretty good when we're done. So thank you for coming along. This will be another part to this video. Well, thank you all for coming along. I appreciate you. If you have any ideas or comments, please put them in the comment section. Sometimes working with dirt, you have no idea what you're going to hit, and you just got to deal with it when you get there. Anyway, I hope the customer is going to be satisfied when we're all done, and I won't be leaving the job until I am satisfied. So it's coming along. I think it's going to work pretty good. When I start hitting it with the Harley rig, I think that'll make a huge difference. Alright, until the next video, you guys stay safe. There will be another part to this video, maybe two. It is what it is. It's a big job. But there'll be a different video in between here because I got another job to go to that I had scheduled. So anyway, stay safe. If you like these videos, give me a like and a subscribe, and I will put some posts to some other videos up on the screen. Have a good weekend, everyone. Later.